Developers of Splinterlands have just announced a huge update, namely Guild Brawls Phase 2 is about to release and it will be today. There are also some other updates, so they make this blog post over here where they say the following. The development and testing of Phase 2 of the Guild Brawl system has been complete for some time now, and after reviewing our release schedule and the current Guild Brawl scheduled, we've decided that we will release it today. So when this Guild Brawl ends, they will release it. It will be a major update, and so we can find some more information about here. Now, if we go to Splinterlands itself and we go to the guilds, so I'm in my guild here, House Habsburg, and over here we have the Brawl tab. Now, what you'll see is that the next Brawl will be available in about 1 day, I believe, but that I cannot participate. Because it says build your arena. To participate in the next Brawl, your guild must construct a place to host battles. An arena can be constructed in the building section. So if you want to participate in these brawls, you'll have to contribute in your guild to building a arena over here. You can find it over here. Now, 10,000 deck or dark energy crystals are needed in order to do so, and so you'll have to come together with your guild to do so. And then we can host these huge battles or these brawls. So this will get the update. Now, if you're not familiar with Splinterlands, it's a free-to-play, play-to-earn game. So it means you can get started for free. And then if you buy a spellbook, you can actually start earning actual money in this game. Because every card you collect, because it's a card game, you actually own. And you can sell them or rent them on the marketplace and thus earn some revenue. So it's a great way to have some fun playing a cool game, but you can also earn some money on the side. If you're interested in this game, you can find a sign-up link down below in the description where you can get some bonuses if you use my link. So definitely be sure to do so. Now, let's take a closer look as to what is more announced. So the SPS rewards for Guild Brawls will not be included. Okay, so then we have the season end. As you can see, the season is coming to an end over here in about 4 days. I'm still Bronze 3, but I've been gaining some rating points, so hopefully I can make it to Bronze 2 at least, although I am definitely aiming for Silver. So we'll see how far I can get. So the season is coming to an end. And so they will release a new card cooldown, where if you sell a card on the marketplace to somebody else, and you've used it in the past in your deck, it has a 7 days cooldown. And now this will be reduced to 24 hours. So that's a huge update for people who like selling their cards, or if you're interested in buying new cards. So, of course, as always, the season end rewards will be calculated on the highest league you have achieved during the entirety of the season. But that will change for next league. As you can see, that's actually a pretty big update. So it will be changed to the rank you have when the season ends. So that means that the end of the season will become a lot more tense with people trying to get in the higher leagues, as it will no longer apply to the earlier leagues that you completed. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that change, but it definitely has a big impact. So that's the most important ones. Now, let's take a look here what these posts are talking about here. So the Guild Store, a place to spend your Brawl rewards. So when you complete these Brawls, you'll be able to use your rewards and spend them in the Guild Store. So excitement is building as the gladiators train for their first arena battles throughout the great guilds of Praetoria. So Brawls 2.0 is in testing phase and it's about to come out. And we will have a guild store where we will be able to spend our bonuses. So the higher the store level, the more merits you will win as reward for Brawl participation. In order to be eligible to receive merits, your guild must have at least a level 1 store, so constructing this building right away should be a priority. Yeah, certainly. Of course, you also need an arena in order to participate in Brawls, so constructing these two buildings really go hand in hand. Then you also have store items. Reaching certain levels will unlock new items, which will then be purchasable in the store. Guilds should strive to reach store level 2 as quickly as possible, as that unlocks Gladius cases for purchase. Okay, some new items that you can obtain. Then, talking about these merits, what is that actually? So it's a Brawl reward you can get. They are non-transferable guild currency used to buy items. And so you get these when you participate in the Brawl. So the guilds themselves, they will win crowns, and the guild members will win merits, which they can spend, as Todd said earlier. But everyone gets the same amount of merits, so it does not matter how much you participated, everyone gets the same. And so here then you get like an overview of how many merits and crowns can be earned by the individual members. So it's 0 to 3,323 merits, and then a number of crowns you can get depending on what rank your guild got. Okay, so then we have some calculations here. I'll leave that up to the math, guys, but it's somewhere between 0 and 3,000 apparently. So then you have this formula to calculate it. So you can actually sub this shop under the Visit the Store tab. Okay, so they will cost a mix of merits and crowns. If you buy items which cost crowns, it will benefit entirely of the guild. And there will be 4 items available. So the items you have is a Gladius cases, so gladiator card packs. They are soul bound, so they cannot be transferred to other accounts. We have spy glasses, useful magical gadgets sold for crowns, which allowed your guild to spy on other guilds during the prep stage. Okay, that's very handy. Bloodstones, kind of like legendary potions. They allow battle mages to double their chances of receiving legendary cards. Very useful. And then power stones, which are like alchemy potions, which doubles your chances of receiving gold foil cards. Okay, so that definitely means that being in a good guild will become more important as you get these awesome rewards. So I'm just looking forward to and being able to participate in these brawls. Let's take a look. So some other articles were linked here as well. So the barracks, train your teams to perform better in brawls. Let's take a look over here. So Brawls 2.0 is coming out. The barracks is one of the 2 new guild buildings added. So we have taken a look at the guild store. The barracks will also be added. It unlocks tactics, which are special abilities your team can use in battle. So here you can see the cost to upgrade your barracks. To build level 1 is 10,000, and then it goes up from there. And then you get some advantages each time you're able to level it up. So these tactics are automatically unlocked when you have purchased the building. Okay, so then we have 2 advantages of fighting in your home arena. If normally the battle would end in a draw, the home player is giving a win. That's great. So what is a home arena? That's the following tactics give you an advantage in home arena battles. Okay. Okay, so certain tactics will give you benefit when you fight in your own arena. Others, they always give a benefit. So the benefit of fighting in a home arena is that in a draw you win. And in a home arena, the home player always attacks first. Very useful. So then here we have the different tactics. So we have Unleash. What exactly does is not very clear to me. Okay, and unless the normal Gladius items cards have extra. Yeah, it's not 100% clear what these tactics will be doing. So with the banish one, you will be able to banish cards from your opponent's team. That's quite useful. So then it has Search. It adds 1 or 2 mana to your mana cap. Very useful. Then Ambush, it gives a -1 speed debuff to all monsters on the enemy team. Okay, very useful. So the only thing that's not really 100% clear to me is what is the Unleash specifically do. With Unleash 4 unlocked, you can use max level gladiator cards. Okay, so I assume these unleashes allow you to use higher level cards in when battling other guilds. So still quite useful. Okay, I'm looking forward to experiencing this, see how important these tactics become. So yeah, guilds are definitely getting a major revamp in this update. And then look at the final one, gladiators. So these are 32 brawl specific cards. So these are cards you can only use during brawls, I assume. So Gladius cases will be added to the game. A new type of card pack that you can only buy in the guild store. We took a look at that one earlier, and it will contain 5 random cards from the Gladius Gladiator edition, and one is at least a rare. Okay, so you must be part of a guild that has at least a level 2 store in order to get these Gladius Gladiator card packs. So then you have to participate in brawls and win those merits. And then in the shop you can spend your merits on these Gladius cases to get these cards. Now these cards, these Gladiator cards are a little bit more special. They cannot be traded, delegated, granted, or sold. They are soul bound to yourself, just like merits. You can only use them in brawls. Only one card per team can be used from that. There's no pack limit, so you can purchase as many as you'd like. Potions have no effect. There are additional level limit constraints, but of course, like we looked earlier, with these unleash abilities or tactics, you can circumvent these constraints a bit. They count for your collection power, and they are burnable for dark energy crystals. Okay. Cool. And then here we can see some of these gladiators, and they seem really, really strong. Yeah, they're definitely some of the stronger cards that you want to have. Okay, very cool. This update is going to bring a ton of stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, Guild Brawl's major revamp. If you want to experience all of these massive changes before everyone else, before this game actually totally blows up, be sure to use the link down below in the description to get started with Splinterlands. Yeah, it's about to get crazy. Wow, so many changes. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So use the link down below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you next time.